Good morning, comic fans. Welcome back to Ka-Pow Comics. I'm Evelyn of Shorty, and it's new comic book day tomorrow, as it always is. There's just another reminder that we do have a store where we sell some things. We don't sell everything, though, because honestly, it's just me who runs this business like 99% of the time. And running a full website as well with a web store and everything being for sale in more than one location would be quite devastating on my mental health. What we have done is we take cool special editions, things that are like one shot or one per stores, things that are like way overpriced because of the collector's market. We put those on our website. In fact, one of the items in today's pile is already on said website. The link should be in the description. You can go check it out, and we'll keep adding stuff as and when we can. I say it's me, I do it. So if there's a big gap and there's a break, the reason is because I don't have the time to do it straight away. We are going to start with, let's start with merchandise today, if that's okay. A lot of action figures. I'm looking around to where I can put things so I can make room for everything. G.I. Joe Classified Series, Sergeant Stalker, which is ordered for somebody. I'm fairly sure on that one. Then some Star Wars stuff. Some of these are ordered for somebody, but not all of them. For instance, we do have two of the Boba Fett's. This is the Morak Boba Fett from Mandalorian, apparently. We were supposed to get two R2-D2s, but we only got one of those, which is a bit of a shame. But we do have an ARC Trooper Jesse and a Din Djarin, which I'm probably pronouncing incorrectly. As well as in the slightly more impressive packaging, the Star Wars Mandalorian Imperial Stormtrooper Navarro Cantina action figure, which is a mouthful, but does look pretty cool. And I like that you get like a much better look on the back about what's actually involved in that action figure, so you are getting your money's worth. It's pretty damn cool. We do also have another Alien vs. Predator Requiem Wolf Predator, not the... I think we've got a bloody wolf or a battle damaged wolf predator. We keep getting the wolf predators. In fact, we keep getting all the Alien vs. Predator stuff. They're really good figures. I'm doing this one next because it's huge. I want to get out of the way. Pokemon League Battle Deck. This is Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX versus Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. And we have lots and lots of those because this is a set with, I think, 6 or 9 sets in there. So if you want those, we've got you covered for a while. Last of the action figures now, we have started getting into the new Marvel Legends. The Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Again, the back gets you a nice little thing. But unlike the previous Marvel Legends, we don't have a big plastic cutout. Because again, they're trying to cut down on plastic, which is a reasonable thing to want to do. Because unlike the plastic the action figure is made of, which actually is useful and sits there for a while and people get some enjoyment out of it, the plastic in the front there is just a one-shot thing that gets thrown away when you open it up. And we also have Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man and Spider-Ham, which is a nice little double pack there for the same price as a regular. And I think this is an odd one. Probably not a condition to anyone, but they've redesigned it so you can actually stack the Marvel Legends action figures on top of each other. I am a big fan of that. Makes my life an awful lot easier. Graphic novels and manga now. Some of this stuff I think is only in our store for the first time, but might have been out for a while. So if you're seeing something there and thinking, but shortly that came out weeks ago, it's just because we've only just got it. For instance, I'm fairly sure this has been out for a while. I've had it on order for a long time. It is the Death Note all-in-one edition slipcase. That appears to just be one book. When I ordered this, I thought it'd be like about yay big with like all 10 or whatever volumes in it, but no, this is just one huge Death Note book. Brilliant. Moon and Sun Volume 1, I think that might be ordered first, but I'll have to double check. Sailor Moon, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, Volume 3 of that. We've got the first two on the shelf. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, this is Volume 15. We keep getting after this one, and I keep selling, so we keep getting it. Kaiju Break, I think this is one that has been out before, but we've only just got Volume 3 in store. Attack on Titan Omnibus, volumes 34 to 15. These omnibuses are selling really well, and frustratingly, we ordered 3 and only got sent one of those. So if you come in and it's not in it, it'll sold already. I'm going to try and get more, I promise. Ms. Marvel Marvelverse. This one is definitely not new, but it's the first time we've had it. Heartstopper. I put the order of this one the moment I realized they were making a TV show of it. Nobody has ever asked me for this comic book, but I kind of wanted to read it anyway. Apparently, it was a webcomic first, so I should be able to have got it all, but I like the idea of owning the physical media of it. Brand new Something. This is the Ron V and Mike Perkins, yes, with a bit of work from John McCrae in there as well, one of my favourite artists. The latest of the Judge Dredd complete case files. That's just ordered for somebody who gets those. Speaking of being ordered, the best of Catgirl. I'm fairly sure this has been ordered for somebody as well. That doesn't look like something I would just get for the shelf, but I'm fairly sure somebody's going to want that. And this one I have ordered for the shelf. It might end up coming home with me because it is absolutely beautiful. It's James Tynion or Tiny Onion. Tiny Onion, like what it is. And it is Razorblades, the first 5 magazines all collected into one quite stonking volume. It is like 45 quid. So it's not like a light casual purchase, but still one I very much want to take home with me. Right, let me just rearrange my stack a little bit so I can get it all in order, and then we'll do comic books. Yay! Right, some new releases, some one-shot specials, some mini-series stuff here, so we'll get through them all as quickly as we can. We're at the 5-minute mark. 20th Century Men issue 1. We have 2 covers for that one, cover A and cover B. It does look kind of cool, big mech warrior kind of comic book. Who doesn't like those? Avengers 1 million BC. They've done these kind of things before. I'm fairly sure this isn't the first Avengers 1 million BC, but it has issue 1, so we're going to go for it. Avengers, which is Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals, or AVX. Death to Mutants issue 1. We have the regular cover there and a variant, if somebody has ordered that one. From Vault, this is one that I really do want to review, but it's technically the 3rd issue one Barbaric have done for, Vault have done for Barbaric, but it's still really good, and I'm definitely going to be reading it. A very nice surprise today. I actually had not an argument, but I disagreed with me when they said, "Oh, I didn't think these ones were going to be the big oversized format." I thought they were, because they were listed as prestige format stuff, and DC do like their oversized prestige. These are regular size comic books, just square bound instead of staple, which I quite like. We really, I think, might not have any spare of this anymore because a lot of people added it on last minute, but it does look very cool. That is the One Bad Day, The Riddler by Tom King with Mitch Gerards on the artwork. It's going to be fantastic. Crossover 3D special. We've only ordered this one for the guy who gets his crossover, but we do already have had some interest in it. This is a 1 per store variant of Dark Crisis issue 1. It's the exact same as the regular Dark Crisis one, except it's got a different cover, and it now says On Infinite Earths, because they've rebranded the entire thing to tie with Infinite Earths. This is what you will be able to see on our website. This is the Frank Miller Presents Ashcan. Basically, first thing that has been printed by this label specifically, dealing with nothing but Frank Miller artwork at stories, and comic book stores have been sent a very, very limited amount of these, and they're going to be collectible. So yeah, head over to the website, see what you think. If you want to order, it's there. And at this point, it is worth pointing out that if you are one of my regular customers who actually walks into this comic book store and chats with me and knows me, if you go onto our website and want to buy something that you see on there, you should now have the option. I've had a word with my website guy to be able to do a click and collect option instead. So you pay for it, but you don't pay any postage. You just come and get it from the store. So that way you know exactly what you're getting. You're not going to worry about going to post or anything like that. It is an option. Nobody's tried it yet, but if you fancy it, just give it a shot, see how it goes. Another one from Vault, Heart Eyes, which apparently is some big Lovecraftian Eldritch horror, which I'm always a fan of. From Behemoth, Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is another one based on a video game. Now, they did some really good video game stuff to Behemoth. Their Watch Dogs is fantastic, but I've never played Kingdom Come. I have no idea what the world is like, so me reading that would just be reading it as a comic book. The Life and Death of the Brave Captain Suave from Scout Comics. I like the title. Apparently, it's based on Don Quixote, which I've never read, but obviously I'm aware of. Culturally, everyone is, I should think. So it could be interesting to read that one without having the full grounding of it. Ms. Marvel versus Moon Knight, which I think is just a one-shot. Sherlock, A Scandal in Belgravia, Part 2, Issue 1, which is carrying on the previous Titan works they've done. These are done in the manga style, including reading from right to left and all in black and white, but still very, very cool. True Cult, or True Cult. This is basically one that I've grabbed and I ordered it, should I say, and I don't think it's going to be what I think it is, because if you're into the same kind of music that I am, when you see True Cult, it's usually thought by black metal. This doesn't look like black metal. Let's wait and see if I'm going to be nicely surprised, though. And now X-Men Unlimited Green, or X-Men Green Unlimited. I don't know where around that goes. I don't know what the difference between X-Men and X-Men Unlimited is. I'm sure there's a very valid reason why it's there, though. Okay, we've come in at under 10 minutes, but definitely more than 5. That's going to have to be it for today, or at least until I finish work and might make the time to review something. I'm going to have to go through and see what's worth reviewing. If nothing else, you might get Barbaric as your bonus review this week on the Tuesday, simply because excuse me, it certainly isn't an issue 1 and certainly isn't the start of a brand new thing. It's just a new miniseries. But I love Barbaric. It's one of my favorite comic books. And if I get to talk about it and tell you all to buy it and go to your own comic book stores and support it, you absolutely should. So I might do that. But no matter what, I will see you again. Until then, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.